Just before Christmas, we went into a school in East Manchester to talk to them about buying in some of our schools work programmes that we already operate. We'd just been in a meeting for literally 2 or 3 minutes, and the teacher turned around to us and said, are you able to take 10 young people? So, not really thinking anything more of it, we said yes, we could come into your school and work with 10 young people. That's what we do in most normal cases. She then proceeded to explain that she didn't mean just us going in and delivering stuff in their school. What she meant was that she had 10 young people at school who were really struggling and didn't know what to do with, and they wanted them off their hands. When this government came into power, one of the things that they did was they said that they wanted to make it easy for charities, parent groups and other organisations to look into setting up a school. They called it the free school policy, and the idea was that they were wanting to see some sort of innovation in education and see new ideas and new ways of educating young people. That's been running for a number of years now, and quite a lot of the schools are up and running. They're doing really well, either getting good or outstanding Ofsted grades. When I set N-Gage up, one of the first things I really wanted to do was, even before we did any of the work that we're involved in now, I always had a dream and a vision that one day we were going to open a school. And that school was going to be a school for some of the most disengaged and marginalised young people who nobody else knew what to do with. So what we're looking at as we speak is opening an alternative provision academy somewhere in South Manchester for young people who are really close to being excluded or who have already been excluded. We're looking at really changing the landscape of what the offer is for young people in Manchester and making sure that we're giving them an education that meets their needs. And we hope that our young people will come from 2 different places. One, they come from schools that we already have contact with, and we'd also hopefully get local authorities to agree to buy places off us. So that's a conversation we've started already, and we're just waiting for some responses to that. There's an organisation called the New Schools Network, and what they do is they were set up to help any group of proposers or people who want to look at opening a school. They're supported by the government, but they're not a government agency, and they work with groups like ourselves who've got a vision and an idea for a school. They do something called the development programme. So you may have seen, if you follow us on Facebook or Twitter or any of those places, you might have seen us tweeting and messaging that we've been accepted onto the development programme. And what that means is that we're going to get, over the next few months, we're going to get some really expert advice and guidance and support. We've got a little bit of budget to help us with some publicity and promotional work, and we've got just some experts on hand to be able to go to with all our questions and queries. It's quite a sort of ambitious thing for a charity to do, to set up a school, but I really passionately believe that with the experience that we've got and with the conversations that we've been able to have with some of the people over the years about some of the challenges, young people, teachers, head teachers, we've got a wealth of knowledge and expertise now that we can tap into to help us support this application. And I just feel that in Manchester it's time for something different for those that are really struggling in education, and as a charity I feel that we could be at the sort of cutting edge of developing something that changes the offer for young people in Manchester. So if you're watching this and you got really excited and you feel like it's something really stirring and you want to get involved, then please just follow the instructions on the last slide. If you want more information about the New Schools Network, visit www.newschoolsnetwork.org. If you're interested in finding out more details about getting involved with the N-Gage Academy, email us at academy@n-gage.org.uk.